hello everyone, my name is Vishal Gangote and in this video we will discuss SQL. So let's start. Firstly, we will discuss what is database. So database is the collection of data in format that can be easily accessed. So what is database? Database is like a container where data is converted into information and information is stored in the database and we can access data easily and efficiently. A software application used to manage our database is called as DBMS, that is database management system. There is a management system, for example MySQL, PostgreSQL, and many more, which help to access information from the database. So there are two types of databases. First is a relational database and second one is non-relational database. It is also called as NoSQL. In relational database, data is stored in the form of tables. There are some examples. For example, MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server, PostgreSQL. And in non-relational databases, data is stored not in the format of tables. Its example is MongoDB, and we use SQL language for accessing information from the database. So now we will discuss what is SQL. SQL is called as structured query language. Firstly, it was invented in IBM. Its name was SQL, that is Structured English Query Language, and later after some time, it is called as SQL, that is Structured Query Language. So SQL is the programming language used to interact with relational database. We use SQL for accessing information from the databases. It is used to perform CRUD operations. CRUD means create, read, update and delete. These operations we can do with the help of SQL language. So this is structure of database. Firstly, database is a container. In that we create tables, and in that table we store data. What is tables? You can see here is the structure of table. Now we will discuss how we create our first database. So for creating database, we can use this command, create database, then database name. Now we will execute it. So here our database is created. We will see. Firstly, refresh this, and here we can see our database is created. Now by this command we can drop our database, that is delete database. So syntax for deleting database is drop database and database name. So we can see our database is deleted from here. Here you can see. Now we will see how we create our first table. When we create our database, then we execute a command, that is use database, and in that database we create our table by this command, create table, then table name and this information. Firstly we will write the column name, then what is the data type of that column, then that is which type of data is stored in that table, in that column, and then constraint. About constraint we will discuss later. Firstly see the syntax of creating table. Here we have example, that is create table, then table name, that is student, then here column name id, and this is the data type of id, that is integer type of database, integer type of data is stored in that id column, and this is a primary key. It is constraint, means the values are used only once. Values of that column are unique. Here second column, and similarly data type, here third column age, data type, and this is constraint. We will execute that command. Firstly we will create our database MyDB, then we will use this MyDB, and then we will create table, here we will student, here name of the column, then data type of that column, that is which type of information is stored, and then primary key, then name of 50, and then now we will execute this command. So here you can see that table is created, and where to see this table. Firstly we have to go in this, here refresh, and here we can see our database is created. Then in this table we can see our student table. Here